Good afternoon and welcome to another Citroen video. This is 2008 Citroen C4 Grand Picasso. In this video I'm going to be changing the front lower suspension arms. So what I'll do is I'll get the wheel off first, get it up on the axle stand, and I'll show you why I'm replacing it. So with the wheel off, it's soon obvious why I'm changing these, because on the MOT, two of the advisories were the bush on the suspension arm, and as you can see, starting to go, and that's going to fill next year, and that front one's going the same way because all the rear ones were picked up on each side. So what I'm going to do is obviously replace these arms. I've got replacements, so it's just a matter of taking out these bolts and undoing the bottom ball joint. I'm probably going to have to disturb this upright to get it all off, because that's how I had to get so I had to do the drive shaft. I'm just looking at that, and no, I thought it was grease, but I think that's just where it's melted to. Right, I'm going to have to get these undone, and unfortunately the drive shaft's in the way, so I'm probably going to have to pull that drive shaft off to get to that bolt. Looks like some sort of torque, so I'd say a T40, so I'll find some suitable bolts, get some penetrating fluid on everything, and get all this off. So these bolts, it's a T50 Torx head, and I can't remember, it's just a 21mm bolt at the bottom, so get the impact on it. Got the ratchet on. This one's not too bad, so let's see if we can get this off. And this socket seems to have come out. Just get this back in the socket. Move you to a better place, otherwise my arm's going to be getting in the way. Right, that's better. Get a grip on it. Well, that's the first one out on these control arms. Now this one at the front is going to be a bit harder to get to because I've got a drive shaft in the way, so the drive shaft might have to come out. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. So yeah, I think it's going to be drive shaft out because I've got to get the ball joint out, which means disconnecting the knuckle from the little bit. Just get the nut there. That's a 21, and this nut for bottom ball joint is 22mm. Probably going to have to undo that by hand, because I think I'll get car much higher up. So yeah, I think this drive shaft might have to come out. So with the drive shaft out of the way, I've got access to the top of that bolt. So I'll just put you guys down, and we'll get this last one out. Remember, it's a 21mm. So look, yep, 21. I'm not going to use the beast on this one. I'm going to use it for taking wheels off. So I've got this right. It should buzz off. There we go, that's off, and I'm able to lift that bolt straight out. So I just get the bolt out. I don't know if you saw that. I hope you did. Otherwise it's been for nothing, a wide angle lens. So I've just got this the bolt from the rear one to come out, pull that out, and that should leave the lower arm free to come off. So I should be able to do this one-handed. Let's see if we can get you out. It's a bit awkward, but we can move the suspension out, the strut out of the way. There we go. And that's our lower suspension arm liberated. As you can see, it was on the way out, and this one probably wasn't too far behind him. I may have been able to replace these bushings, but the arms are only £32 each, so I'll grab a new one and we'll see how it compares. Oh, I've had a look, and these two look to be exactly the same, and it's typical. I take the left hand one off, and these are both right hand. I think they're handed. Have a look. Let's have a look. Unless these are asymmetrical, but it does say right hand. Oh. Apparently it's the same as Peugeot 307. Doesn't really help me any. But look at profile. This one, they're definitely handed. So I think that's put a stop to things for now. I'm going to have to reassemble all this little lot. What a pain, but sometimes these things happen. This is reality. It's a couple of days later, and I managed to get the part swapped out, so I've got a left and a right now, so I should be able to knock this one out fairly quickly. So try to do it in real time. So first things first, off with the R clip. Then the 35mm socket. I think earlier on I did actually say 30mm, it's actually 35mm for the hub nut. Switch over to the beast. So perhaps he makes short work of it all. Then I'm going to take the brake caliper off. Now I did re-grease these when I took them off. Just use lithium grease. So 7mm Allen. And that one's fighting me. So switch over to mid 3/8 ratchet. Crack it off. Should spin out now. There we go. That's that out. Now just push this piston in a bit. It makes the caliper easier to come out once I've taken the clip off, taken the spring. Now we should just lift out. Yeah, they're definitely out. So what's stopping it? Just make sure it's. Just make sure they're definitely out. Yeah, they're definitely out. There we go. Just take these pads out. And then hang this caliper with my bungee cord. gets that nicely out of the way. So, next thing is to straighten the wheels up. So, sticking with my small impact, undo the structure knuckle bolts, the 18mm bolts. That's them out. So, next thing I need to do is break the bottom ball joint. So is it 22? There's no room to reach in with impact, so I'll just undo it by hand. Now undone. Getting with the ball joint breaker, so I don't get it in the right way, usually helps. And time to use the hammer. And that's far enough in. So switch to, let's have a look, 19mm. Break the ball joint. Oh, here. Just need to get this drive shaft out if I can go any further. There's out this drive shaft. So hopefully a bit of a persuasion. And that's the drive shaft out. So to get this handy, and this upright, or what you're going to call it, knuckle, just that's that liberated. And this is what the bolt's for. Gotta be careful, don't I? Just knock it in there just to support it. keep it in place and it's not dangling about, because it'd be putting pressure on the ABS wire. So now I've just got these 2 bolts to undo, T50 at the top and 21mm at the bottom. Again, little impact. So that's 21. It's the 1/2 inch square drive. I'm not going to use the beast on this one, so I'll get my 1/2 inch adapter. Just move this drive shaft out the way. So that's 1 bolt out. So just get that out of the way. Now to get the other one. And that's the other bolt out. Just retrieve my bits. Parts. I've got this right. Out it comes, and that's how a low suspension arm liberated. So that was quicker. I did that in 10 minutes. Obviously, yes, a couple of days ago, that were all done the hard way. So it's literally a 10-minute job, providing you know the exact order. So next up, I'm going to open this bag. Get my trusty folding knife. So give that the old slasheroo. I'll compare these two. They look to be the same. Yep, they're the same, pretty much. It's always worth comparing parts, and you know they're going to be right. So yeah, we're looking good. So refitting the reverse and removal. I won't show you that because it's just the same as taking it off. So that will only take me another 10 minutes. I'll get that done, all buttoned up, and I'll do the other side off camera, and then I'll come back to you when it's all done. So it's all buttoned up now, and the only problem I had when I was trying to put the drive shaft back in is the clip popped off. So if you remember from the previous video with the CV joint replacement, I had to order some more clips, so I was lucky I had them in stock, so that was easy enough to sort out. So just put this wheel back on, get the other side done, and then I'll come back to you unless I find other problems along the way, in which case I'll show you. Alright, I got it all done. That side was a bit of a pig, rusty bolts and bolts that wouldn't shift. The drive shaft on this side's a bit different because it's longer, like an intermediate bed, and that's a secured subframe by a plate too. So it's 2 T40 screws that hold that on, but got there in the end. So get my tools put away, get showered, I'll give it a road test. So I'm in the middle of editing this video and I just realised I forgot to shoot my final bit, you know, where I round the video off. I didn't bother taking it for a test drive, so I'm just feeling a bit tired. I've had a shower and everything, so sat down in front of my PC, I can chill out. So here I am, I'm middle of editing video. So anyway, it's all done and dusted. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, ring that notification bell and you get notified when one of my videos comes out if you select all. Questions and comments, you might put them. As ever, thanks for watching and I'll see you.